Check us out and follow us on Instagram at not_surprised_media, YouTube at Not Surprised Media, and the X, or Twitter, whatever you want to fucking call it, at NotSurprised_PC. Now, sit back, put those feet up, and listen to the show.
Hello, everybody. This is Frank Nasty, the nastiest of all the Franks in the whole wide world. You are listening to the Not Surprised podcast, or show. I like to say show. I'm going to say show. How was everybody's Halloween? Mine was excellent. Excellent. Hung around with some friends. The tractor ride. Nothing happened on Mischief Night, which is very surprising. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, let me sit back. So how was everybody's weekend? It was a Halloween weekend. Yes, it was. Just hung out with some friends with their little kitties. They did a little, trick or the treats. You know, they did some trick or treats. I hung out, had some beverages, and I watched everybody do the trick or the treats. I gotta say, even at this age, I get very excited for Mischief Night. Very excited. I used to love it. I mean, I used to love it because I could do, it's like almost a license to do whatever the fuck you want within reason. Nothing too illegal, you know, some criminal mischief. That's it. You know, some eggs, some blah, 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 but never anything too destructive. But I loved it because it was the one day to act a fool. I mean, well, now these days, I gotta put my feet up. These days, people do it fucking all year round. But for the normal people, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Fucking do cool shit. Fucking throw eggs at shit. Toilet people's houses, and you know, nothing that was irreversible. But yeah, nothing fucking happened. I don't want anything to happen in my house. I don't. But a little disappointing. I don't see any fucking any toilet paper on people's trees. No eggs in the street. No smashed pumpkins. Smashing pumpkins in the road. Nothing. Fucking boring. These fucking kids suck. They are fucking boring. They're probably fucking home just playing with their goddamn computers and their fucking stupid games and shit. Fuck that. We used to get dressed up all in black. Got my fucking eggs. To the point where if we tried to get eggs, we couldn't. You needed like a parent. So I would just steal our eggs from home, and then my mom would be like, where the fuck are the eggs that we're supposed to eat for breakfast? And I was like, well, I wouldn't admit it, but in my head I'm like, they're all over a Volkswagen. They're all over the Smith's house. You know. A little disappointed. The candy situation. Some people are going big with the candy, which was pretty cool to see. Even though I don't get a lot of, or hardly any fucking trick-or-treaters, because I'm like in the woods, and it's a trip to walk down my driveway, and it's dark, and people are like, fuck you, I'm not doing it. And it's a busy road, so nobody's coming through. But I still stock up with fucking candy. But the big bars, the good shit. Because if I do have trick-or-treaters, even if they're younger, they're going to get older. So I'd rather, it's almost like a payoff. You know, hey, I gave you this big fucking candy. Next year, you don't touch my fucking house. I give you the big candy. Remember who gives you the big candy? Me. I do it. I used to hate it. Like when we would go trick-or-treating and the fucking old bitch were throwing fucking pennies, you hear like nickels. What the fuck am I going to do with that, you stupid asshole? Fucking nickel. But a couple of them would give like, I saw a couple dollars going in and out. Very rare, but you see somebody would be like, fuck it, I didn't have a chance to go fucking get trick-or-treat of candies. And they would take, they would just give like dollars out. If you take like fucking $50, you give every little kid $1, you're good for the night. And that was pretty cool. Or they used to, you know what I used to like? McDonald's, you could buy a book of like coupons at McDonald's or some shit, like free shit, and people would give that out for Halloween. I don't know if they still do that shit, but you'd buy a book, or somebody would buy the book. Instead of giving out candy, you'd buy a book of these coupons, which would give you like free sundae, a free french fries, whatever the fuck it is. And you just hand those out, and that's your trick-or-treat gift. That was the fucking bomb. That was the shit. I used to love that. That was great. When we went out, though, I had to because I was the youngest. And we haven't lived in New York in many centuries. Well, decades. But I do remember that when we did go out, we had to watch out for the people stealing our fucking candy. They would fucking take it. They would run up on us and try to take it. It's never happened to me, though. But they would run up on the kids, snatch the fucking candy. Yep. So we always had the pillowcase. We didn't use... I think I might have had like a bucket once. You know, the fucking... the pumpkin head thing. I used to have that. But not too often. Most of the time it was the pillowcase. Yeah, it was so much fun. So much fun! Those were the days. What else did they used to give out? That's pretty much it. And then we had to watch out for the razors. Every time we had candy, my mother was like, hey, she would, so let's say I wanted a Kit Kat. Got to open up the Kit Kat. Pretty much dismantle the fucking Kit Kat, turn it into crumbs, make sure there's no fucking razor in there, and then I was allowed to eat it. So we had to keep doing that because people would put razors and some type of needles or pins and shit inside the candy. They're probably still doing that shit now. And people think it's like this new phenomenon, but everybody was doing that shit. What else did they do? Now I don't know if I would fucking... I'd be a little skeptical. Getting candy from strangers. I mean, if you got a fucking van and you're saying free hugs, I'm going in that bitch. But I don't know. It's I guess you'd have to know your neighbors. Really know your neighbors. And then get the candy, and you really got to look at them. Look at the person who's answering the door. Say, "Do I want your fucking candy?" And if they and not to be rude, so if you don't want to be rude, you accept their candy. But remember which one it was. Oh, they threw in a fucking gumdrop. As soon as you leave their house, throw it out, garbage. Fuck you, you fucking weirdo. I'm not eating your gumdrop. Fucking psycho, looking like that red-haired dude from the Burbs. Yeah, so you got to be very careful where you get your candy from. If it's fucking even a little bit open, throw it out. Garbage! And what also, holy fuck, can't talk. Here we go with the fucking, I think the battery's dying. You get a lot of out-of-towners. I don't really remember doing this when I was younger. We went to different neighborhoods, but not like different towns. No, we didn't do that. So like I said, now I live somewhere far. I don't get it. I don't think I had a trick-or-treater in fucking years. But in my other house, we would get trick-or-treaters. You get people from all the cities coming through, not even fucking dressed up. And you want me to give you fucking candy? If I look out my window, doorbell rings. Bing bong. I look out the window. Because for one, I don't want to get home invaded. If I see a fucking 200-pound man in a fucking ski mask, I will politely tell him to leave as I scream it through the second floor window. But besides that, if I look out the window and I see a kid's not dressed up, you get fucking shit. I'm not even opening up the door. Not doing it. Get dressed up. Put some fucking effort in. It's not a fucking charity fucking thing where you're begging for food, you fucking weirdo. Get dressed up. You're not coming to my house wearing fucking Nikes and a regular like school shirt. You know, that school shit, like, you know, just regular street clothing, and then expect me to give you fucking candy. No fucking way. That candy that I paid for is for the kids who put an effort into getting fucking dressed up. Good. I feel so much better about that. But that's it. So, you know, just, you got to get dressed up. You can't be a fucking chooch and just think you're going to get fucking candy. Go back to your fucking town or city and get your own fucking candy that way. But it was cool, though. In the other neighborhood, I would put out I'd light the fire pit. I'd have a little cooler for the adults. You know, they could have their beers. And then I would have the little basket for their little children. They could get their candy. And it was a good time. Loved it. Loved it! But it was fun this weekend. It was cool. Early night. Let's see. I wanted to get into... I saw... Let me zoom into my screen. As I get a little older, I can't see a fucking thing. So I got to zoom into my notes. Oh, fucking the face. Oh, well, speaking about candy and eating shit, I wanted to say this last week and I forgot. So we're at a beautiful Italian restaurant. Beautiful. Fucking first of fucking place. Okay. We're at a beautiful restaurant. Delicious food. It's in Waterbury. Actually forgot the fucking name, but it's very good. Anyway. And I hear these people, these older fucking bitch ladies. They go up to the waiter and they're like, "Oh, the food, I'll tell you something. It wasn't to my liking. And it's supposed to be grilled and not this and not that. And usually the sauce should be on this and that." And they ate the whole fucking thing, except for like a half a bite, right? Because I was nosing and turned around and looked. So the waiter's like, "Hey, you ate the fucking food." But he said it very politely. He's like, "Oh, you didn't like it, but you finished it. But okay, let me talk to the owner and we'll see what goes on." The owner comes in. He's like, "Oh, so did you like everything? You finished it." And she's like, "Oh no, it wasn't cooked to my liking, and this and that, and blah 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 blah." So this very, very polite owner, very good. He says, "Well, you know what? Let me give you a dessert. I'm going to give you a free dessert." "Oh, no. Maybe just, if you could just replace what I originally ordered, we could just do that." What? Replace what you fucking... So let's just say she had fucking chicken parm. I don't know. And she ate fucking 98% of the chicken parm. Then she has the nerve to fucking complain about it. And then ask for the same fucking thing again. So I'm fucking fuming already, and it's none of my fucking business. Because I can't mind my own business. I definitely can't do that. I have to be in everybody's shit. and listen and fucking get emotional and just fucking whatever. So the guy's like, okay. All right. So they give their little dessert order, and I hear him go, you know what, just fucking comp the food and then comp the dessert. And then this bitch has the fucking nerve to say, oh, can you put everything to go so we can take it home? You fucking cunt. What a fucking cunt. Obviously, you're going to fucking take the food to go because you're a piece of shit. But, and you're not going to eat a whole fucking another meal that you already ate. You're not going to eat it again because you already ate the whole fucking thing. I got to Google where this fucking, what the fuck's the restaurant name? Italian restaurant. I can never spell restaurant. Restaurant. Okay, hold on. Let's see. That's not it. It's going to come to me. D'Amelio's. Beautiful place in Waterbury, Connecticut. Fucking excellent food. One of my faves. I go there special occasions. Owner's very nice. Very nice. Very nice place. Okay? Where was I? Oh, so the bitch asked for a fucking to-go thing. And then as the owner's passing me, I'm like, dude, you're fucking way better than I am. He's like, you know what? You got to pick your battles. But, you know, what do you want me to do? And he was very nice about it. He's just like, is it worth me getting to an argument with this lady over fucking the $50 to $100 she fucked them out of? He's like, no. He's like, you know, maybe when she comes back, she ain't going to have a seat. So pretty much she's not allowed back. But the nerve of these fucking people, the nerve is, where's the integrity of people? Where's even the embarrassment? I'd be fucking super embarrassed. So whenever I go out with somebody to eat and I fucking can't stand if they tell the waiter or waitress, it was a little too well done for me, but I'm going to eat it and it's fine. So why fucking say anything? You made me look like an asshole and you look like an asshole. The only time I fucking say anything about the food is if it's really fucked up. If I order a fucking hamburger and they give me fucking chicken, then I'll say, hey, I ordered a hamburger. That's it. Done. If the hamburger's a little well done, oh, well, I'm just going to eat it. Then I'll fucking call it a day. Or if I talk about the food at all, I'm going to say to the waiter or waitress, it was very delicious. The only time I'm really going to say anything is if it's the wrong order or if it's fucking awesome and they got to give the cook a high five. But I can't stand if you are not going to send the meal back, which I would never send a fucking meal back unless it's really fucked up. But if you're not going to do that, keep your fucking mouth shut. You only look stupid and you only make the people next to you look stupid. Well, the food, the french fries weren't as hot as normal, but don't worry about it. I'm going to deal with it. So keep your fucking mouth shut. Oh, drives me nuts. But, when we had our place, if you were to tell my dad, that the food was wrong after you fucking ate 98% of it, he would probably charge you double and then kick your fucking ass out on the street. There's no fucking way that he would have let you fucking get a free meal for anything. Nothing. You're out of your fucking mind, these goddamn people. Oh, my God. Imagine all the other shit they must do. So that's just don't go to restaurants and do that shit, please. The guy at D'Amelio's, very nice. Restaurant's delicious. I love it. But beware, restaurant owners. Beware. There's shysters out there. Shysters! Let's see. Shitty kid names. Nah. The fatties. So, the fatties at Disney. I feel like getting into that. Fuck it. I don't have my notes for this one, or are they? All the things, but they have. Let me see. There's like fatties. I gotta fucking Google fat people in fucking Disney World. So they have like these fat fucks that go to Disney World and they tour and give reviews on what rides have the fat fucking checker. It's like a seat that if before you get in line, you can sit in the seat and see if you're a fat fuck or not. And it's kind of fucking, it's kind of weird. I mean, back in the day, the only thing we had that you had to check was the fucking height. But now people are so fucking fat that they need a fucking chair to sit in to make sure that they could get into the fucking ride. That's ridiculous. Where's your self-control? Where is it? If I feel that my picholine is shrinking, I'm getting too fucking fat. My pubis is getting too fat. I'm going to do fucking something about it. I'm not going to fucking blame somebody else for my small, what? It's not small, okay? But my inflated pubis. I don't blame them. I blame me. These fat fucking shitheads, when they go to Disney, they should fucking blame themselves. But, let's see, fat Disney adults. Here we go. They go to Disney. I gotta put this on mute because I know something's gonna get fucked up. They go to Disney and they expect this type of treatment with the go-karts they got to drive around in. You're fucking 20 to 30 years old. You don't need a go-kart. Then you expect all these little fat things. You expect to be accommodated for your fatness. No. Back in the day, we had the little thing to make sure you were tall enough, and that was it. Because people didn't get as fucking shitty fat as other people and then celebrate it by making YouTube videos about their fucking fat and getting on these rides or celebrating unhealthy fucking obesity. Listen, everybody's fucking fat. Everybody. But I'm not talking about the fucking person who's overweight. Everybody is. I'm overweight. Everybody is. Who gives a shit? I'm talking about the fact that you need a fat chair at Disney, or you need to take up 2 fucking plane seats, or you need that extra buckle to get over it. And then if the airline doesn't have it or Disney doesn't have it, you get all fucking pissed off and say that there's a fucking everybody's against fat people. No, we're not. The plane was made for people of an average size. You are not an average size. You decided to stuff your face, and for whatever reason, which food's delicious, I understand why you're fucking stuffing your face, but you decided to throw self-control out the window and then blame everybody else because you can't fit in the fucking seat. So I'm looking at this fucking, let's see. I'm going to hit up, let's see, obese. Let me see. Can I fit? We're too fat. I forgot what the fuck they call themselves. Let me check out. All right, fuck it. I'm going to click on this guy's shit. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, it's I understand losing weight is hard. And but you can do it. Everybody can do it. They're just fucking lazy. How do I get so fucking aggravated? Here we go. Let's see what they say.
And candy, followed by a churro. Then I had a cherry freezy, and of course I needed a hot dog real.
Okay, so right off the bat, 10 fucking seconds into this video, you got this fat chick with pig ears on. What's the pig from fucking son of a bitch, Winnie the Pooh? Piglet? Got piglet ears. First of all, you gotta pick your costume wisely. You can't be stuffing your fucking face with a foot long and every fucking meal under the sun with fucking piglet ears on. You can't do it. It's not a good look. Holy shit. So what she's doing is, in the video, let me see if I could just go back a little bit. I just want to see what the fuck she's eating. So we're going to go back. Let's see.
With a corn dog.
Corn dog. This corn dog, and I'm going to post videos, a picture of this on the gram. Believe it or not, folks, sooner than later, we're going to start doing video. So just bear with me. And then I'd be able to fucking play this shit and you can see whatever the fuck I see. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be fucking glorious. Bitches, I'll tell you something. When you see my face, you can't go all up in my DMs. You can't be sliding in my DMs. I'm just giving you that warning. You're going to want to. But just chill. Okay. Disclaimer. All right. Anyway, she's stuffing her fucking face with this corn dog that's got to be 14 fucking inches. And every time I notice she bites into her food, she looks up like, oh my God. Oh, this is awesome. So good. Oh. And she's got the piglet ears on, dark hair, maybe white or Hispanic female, dark hair. She's got a crop top on. She got a big belly hanging out with her shorts. Okay, let's see. Now, everybody's going to say I'm fat shaming. Am I? I don't think so. It's more about you're putting yourself out here like that. And if we notice it and talk about it, then that's what we do. It is what it is. If you have an issue, there's ways to go about it and fix yourself. You need to be healthy. You can't be all fucked up. But if you're promoting it and celebrating it, then people like me and everybody else are going to talk about it. We can talk about it. Like I said, if you're fucking fat, you're fat. Shit happens. I got fat friends. Love them. Love to hug them. But they're not super obese and shit. You know what I mean? There's a limit. Like this is crazy. But another thing it's that when you're forcing other people to accommodate you because you're living unhealthy, that's when it starts fucking annoying me. And that's probably why I'm in this rabbit hole of fatness right now. So right now she's eating a corn dog that's about 14 fucking inches, stuffing her fucking face. So it's Disney fat talk is more unhinged than ever. Okay, here we go.
Some cotton candy, followed by a churro. Then I had a cherry freezy.
Okay, so far she's got to be that fucking. Let's say that thing, that corn dog thing's got to be a fucking 700 calories. Let's just say. Now she's got another fucking hot dog, which is fucking huge. That's got to be another 300 or 400 calories without the bun. And the ketchup that's on there, and all the condiments that are on it. Then she had a churro. That's got to be another 500 calories. She's probably at $2,000 right now. At 2,000 calories, give or take. Oh, she also had the slushy, another 300 or 400 calories. She's probably almost, let's see, 5, 10, 15. She's probably over 2,000. All right, let's go.
Needed a hot dog real bad.
Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking
buddy.
on.
Let's see. Let me get past this motherfucker. Let's see. Here we go.
You'll get 40%
I don't
off.
want 40% off. Come on.
Is again the plus size park hoppers. Now this is another video where they are.
Oh, plus size park hoppers. That's what it is. Thank you, Obesito Beast. Plus size park hoppers. That's what the fuck I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, motherfucker, please. Suck on these nuts. All right, here we go.
Have you been dying to ride Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge at Universal's Epic Universe, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey, everyone, we're plus size.
No, I don't think that I'm not going to fit on the fucking ride.
Hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video.
Holy shit. I'm sorry, guys and girls. I'm going to stop. Let me start it over.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, here we
Have
go.
you been dying to ride Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge at Universal's Epic Universe, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey, everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus-size tips and tricks. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge helps you live out your childhood dream of playing Mario Kart in real life. They're able to achieve this by combining a dark ride with virtual reality. There is a test seat to the left when you enter Bowser's Castle. We love how discreet this test seat is with its own small room. The ride vehicle is a Mario go-kart. My name is Stephanie.
A discreet room. If you're so, what the fuck's the word I'm looking for? If you're so confident and secure in your shape, why do you need a fucking little room? Why do you need a discreet room? Oh, God.
A size 2X. I was able to get the
2X.
green light with some room. Katie wears a size 3X and was able to get the green light as well. Ashley wears a size 5.
No, she's a liar. She's a liar because, first of all, when she pushed it in, the red light went on. She had to fucking squeeze the little bar, pretty much disappeared in her belly, and then turned fucking green. That's very unsafe, homie. Dude, that's so bad for your heart. I kind of feel bad. I do feel bad for these people. I do. It's just that I think what happens is they get so big and so it's almost they get so big and they just get discouraged and they have to realize that it took you fucking 15, 20 years to put that weight on. You're not going to lose it in a fucking month. It's going to take you a couple years to get rid of it. And it's going to take hard work and fucking self-discipline, self-control with your fucking feeding. That's what, and I kind of feel bad because they get into this fucking thing and it's almost like they have that fucking syndrome where they're so discouraged that they're fat and they give up and they just accept it and they say, fuck it, we're fat park hoppers. Do you know what I mean? Even though they know it's unhealthy and they know they should kind of lose the weight. Even if it's not for looks, who gives a shit? There's a lot of dudes who love the fatties. A lot of them. More cushion for the pushing, motherfucker. There's a lot of them. And it's fine. Not for look. Do it for your health, at least. That's why I think I get so fucking, so passionate. Because, hey, I was a fatty too. I was a fatty. And it takes work and discipline. And it's your whole life you have to do it. You can't just stop once you get fucking thin. I stopped, and then I got a little fat again. Now I'm back to losing my shit. But if you're going to celebrate it online and on TV, then you don't need a room, a discreet room, to hop in this fucking thing. So this one is 5X. Let's see.
The seat was roomy enough, the bar was not able to reach locking position. So she unfortunately was not able to get the green light and was unable to ride. The queue is so immersive and really makes you feel like you jumped into Mario's world. This was so nostalgic for us and we loved seeing all the Easter eggs from...
What a strain that puts on the motors of these fucking little carts. Strain.
Game. For the virtual reality component, you'll need to pick up one of these Mario visors. Not only are they super stylish, this is how you'll connect your virtual reality goggles. You're able to adjust the visors by twisting the dial in the back. There are several sets of stairs in this queue, but there is an elevator available if needed. If you use an ECV, you will need to transfer into a wheelchair or...
ECV. What does that stand for? I'm assuming it's one of those little golf cart things. Not a golf cart, but you know, the little fucking, the things that 70 and 80-year-old elderly people need. Not a 20 to 30-year-old fucking female shouldn't need that shit. ECV. I like how they fucking name shit. Like SUV, ECV. It's not cool. Just say, my little fucking fat cart. And you know what else fucking pisses me off is the fact that instead of promoting health shit, they promote like, oh, it's okay to be this fucking big. That's what they do. They're promoting it to other people that are looking for acceptance instead of saying, hey, listen, this isn't the route to go. We have health problems. There's issues like that. It's too much strain on your heart. It's too much strain on all your other organs, your bones, your ankles, your joints, all that bullshit. You're carrying around fucking 100 or 200 pounds more than your body's supposed to be fucking taking. So what you should do is let's start eating right. You could have 1 day a week. You eat whatever the fuck you want. Cheat meal. Sometimes I have cheat days. Cheat meal. Do whatever you want. They should be promoting, listen, it's not healthy. Have your cheat meal, but you need to be consistent with exercise. You don't have to fucking be a Navy SEAL. You don't have to do those Navy SEAL workouts. Just fucking move. How about this? Walk around the block. If you walk 20 minutes one way, just walk for 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Then you got to walk back. Now you just walk for a half hour, 40 minutes. That's perfect. Do it 3 to 4 times a week. That's all you have to do. Put your fucking headphones on and you walk. But instead, they say, oh, I got my ECV. I'm a fucking plus size park hopper. No, you're a fucking loser and you're promoting this shit and you're making other people unhealthy. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Fuck you, park size hoppers. Let's continue.
They did not have any plus-size wheelchairs available when we went. We spoke with a team member about
Holy
accessibility.
shit, plus size fucking... Oh my God, dude. Even the fucking wheelchair? There you go. All right, I'm gonna
And
shut
he
up.
said that there is a full transfer vehicle available where you stay in your wheelchair throughout the attraction. There is also a transfer vehicle where the door opens to make transferring easier. When boarding the vehicle, there is a small step up. If you're prone to motion sickness, this ride might not be for you. The seats were slightly molded, but we didn't find them uncomfortable. Those of us sizes 2X and 3X were able to ride this comfortably. Overall, we thought that this ride was super cute and immersive. We hope that these tips help. Have you been dying to ride
Let's see what else. Let me just see. What is this?
Is everything we ate in a day as 5 plus-size best friends.
Okay.
Have you been
Here we
dying
go.
to ride
You ready?
Mario
Are
Kart
you ready?
Bowser's-
They're going to go into what they ate. I've never seen this. We're going to watch it or listen to it together. I'm going to try to get through the whole fucking video.
Plus-size park hoppers. This is everything we ate in a day as 5 plus-size best friends at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival, Part 1. Be sure to stay until the end for our top 2 dishes of this year's festival. As the short rib aficionado of the group, Katie had to try the red wine braised beef short rib from the Earth Eats booth. It was served over a goat cheese polenta. This was one of her best of the fest. Next
like
up
she
with the fry
ate
basket, a few of us got the adobo yucca fries with plant-based garlic cilantro aioli. I am absolutely not a fan of cilantro, but the sauce is more garlicky than anything, and I really enjoyed it. These are really tasty, and we find ourselves getting them every year. Sarah got the fry flight, and the standout for her was
Holy
the salt and
shit.
vinegar.
A fry flight? A French fry flight? Oh my God. Dude, I'm telling you right now. They know their fucking food. I never knew that a fucking French fry flight. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Jesus. Damn. Each one of those French fry containers is probably like a fucking... I'm not a nutritionist, but 600 calories plus each with all the fucking shit they got on them. They look delicious, I ain't gonna lie. But, ooh, Jesus. So let's go. Let's see. Here we go.
Over at the Brew Wing Lab, we shared the garlic parmesan wings. These were really flavorful, and for 5 wings, we thought the price was pretty reasonable. Ashley got the unnecessarily spicy but extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings. Try saying that 5 times fast. She thought that these wings were moderately spicy, but not unbearable. Unlike Michael and I, who thought they were extremely spicy. The curry flavor on these is also really good, and the cucumber riata helps cool things down. Outside at the Mexico booth, Ashley and Sarah got the flauta de barbacoa. The meat in this was really good, but we just wish there was more of it. It was
No
still
shit.
a great dish, though. Katie tried the tostada de carnita and the flan with caramel
damn, they ate
sauce
a
and
lot.
toasted almond. She really enjoyed them both. The Mexico booth just knows how to do a festival right. At Bramblewood Bites, she also tried the cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts and root vegetables. This plant-based dish had dried cranberries, spiced pumpkin seeds, and pumpkin seed vinaigrette. At Flavors from Fire, we had the radizio-styled grilled beef skewer. The flavor was great, but unfortunately the meat was extremely tough. We would much rather have the filet from the Canada booth instead. Nobody was more surprised than we were that our two
Pig it
favorite
out,
dishes
dude.
were at the America booth. As New Englanders, we take our seafood
New
seriously,
England? Oh,
so we
wow.
were skeptical. But this Gulf Coast style seafood roll blew us out of the water. No pun intended.
It's at least
the bun
$2,000
was
worth of food.
perfectly toasted, the seafood was amazing, and the lobster bisque on top was perfection. This was so good that we had to go back and have it again. We almost skipped the freshly baked chocolate
don't do
pudding
that.
cake with Kentucky bourbon caramel, but we're glad we didn't because it was incredible. It
Oh,
had
shit.
a lava cake consistency, and it was a chocolate lover's dream. It's me, I'm the chocolate lover, and this is my dream. We tried so many more dishes at this year's Food and Wine Festival, so make sure you like this video if you want to see part 2.
Damn.
Hey everyone, we're playing.
Damn, dude. I don't. And I saw another video of, like I said, if we go back to the plane thing that I was talking about, they get all pissed off at the planes because they say, "Oh, there should be extra seats, or excuse me, there should be wider seats. They should be." Are they gonna make the fucking plane bigger because you love churros? No, they're not. My thing is, and I'm going to end with this fucking segment thing, is if you're big, be big. If that's the way you live your life, love it. Love it. Do your thing. If you're fucking happy, do your thing. Just don't accept or don't expect everybody, or don't force everybody to be accommodating to your fatness. That's all. Just accept that, hey, I'm this big. These are some of the fucking issues I have being this big. And I accept it. I'm happy with myself. That's good. As long as you're happy, do your thing. It's your life. Do your thing. You know, I'm hot. I'm hot. And I know that a lot of the burdens I have to deal with is bitches. You know, all up on my dick. It's just something I have to live with. You know? So everybody's got their, their burden, and it is what it is. Let me shut this off before I start flipping out on these people. But anyway, so if you're fat and if you're like super, super duper fat, oh, is that my fucking, hold on. Just know that you could go to these places and they have fat seats. And they're discreet. Let's see. Oh. I don't know too much about this. Greenberg. Ellen Greenberg. Ellen Greenberg. It happened in 2011. Okay. And I guess there's a Hulu documentary on this. Fucking nose is stuffy. I sound all nasally. So, let me put my feet up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Ellen Greenberg. In 2011, police received, or 911 received, a frantic call from her then fiance, Sam Goldberg. Goldberg. Did I get that right? Is he green? Yes. Okay. So they receive a frantic 911 stating, Sam Goldberg stating that he was home with his live-in fiance, Ellen. He leaves to go to the gym for half hour to 45 minutes. So he's away. He went to the gym, comes back a half hour to 45 minutes later. Okay, a little fucking fishy, but whatever. Just so you know, I never saw the Hulu documentary. I might get Hulu just to watch it. So, but anyway. So, when he returns, he knocks on the door, doesn't get a fucking response, has to break into the house. Okay, where's your key? You live there. How do you not have a key? But he doesn't get a response. He forces entry into a locked door where Ellen is found on the other side with 20 stab wounds, 10 of which are in her back and neck area, and I think leave one in the top of her head, like in the back of her skull. So she's found deceased on the floor. I don't know what room she's found. So he left for a half hour to go to the gym. He comes back 30 to 45 minutes later. So he leaves. My thing is, how far is his fucking, how far is the gym from his house? 10 minutes? Okay. 10 minutes there, no traffic, 10 minutes back. 20 minutes. So he worked out for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's say, so a half hour, 10 to 20 minutes, we'll say. 25 minutes. We'll give him 25 minutes. So he worked out for about 25 minutes. Anybody who works out besides the plus-size park people know that you're not doing shit in 25 fucking minutes. You need to be on a fucking treadmill. At the very least, if you're going to do a walk, you need to be on a treadmill for like 20, 25 minutes. That's zone 2. Okay. So he comes home. And then, where's his key? Well, nobody knows. Nobody was asked. Nobody asked him, I guess. He finds her dead. Calls 911. Tells him everything. This is in Philadelphia. At first, the Philadelphia Medical Examiner, or the ME's office, stated that it was a homicide. Then it was changed to a suicide. Then it was changed to something other than a suicide. Then concluding investigation or report or whatever the fuck their findings was that it was a suicide. And I want to ask you guys that are listening, if you're going to fucking, which I don't ever kill yourself, it's a bad thing. But if you're going to, hypothetically, would you stab yourself 20 times? No. Are you able to stab yourself in the back hard enough to kill yourself? I'm sure anything could happen. There are anomalies out there. You know, there's things out there that, yeah, anybody could do it. I've seen somebody fucking in a freak show, they put fishing hooks on their skin. They hung from it. But is that the fucking norm? It's not. 98% of people aren't going to do that, and they're not going to do that. So they're not going to stab themselves in the back of the fucking neck. They're not going to stab themselves in the back of the fucking, in their back, and they're not going to stab themselves on top of their head. And then they stab themselves another fucking 10 or so times in their chest. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, McFly. So, they said that it was a suicide. I don't know who this motherfucker knows. And I'm not saying he did it because I don't know. I don't know. But it's kind of fucking fishy. Okay? It's a little weird that... I don't know. Okay. Okay. It's a little weird that... For one, they would say it's a suicide. And then two, that he wouldn't be labeled as a suspect. But anyway, we'll get into that in a second. So since that first ruling of a suicide, the parents of Ellen wanted every they wanted the case reopened. They wanted a new report from the ME's office because it's fucking stupid. Any reasonable person will know that's not a fucking suicide. It's not. I don't give a fuck what these fucking MEs say. I don't know what this motherfucker knows or who they know or what conspiracy shit they have going on, but it's something not fucking adding up, and the ME's office needs to be fucking investigated for this fucked up, stupid ass ruling because it's dumb. Just makes no sense. So they wanted to reopen. Then Lindsay Simon from the medical examiner's office of Philadelphia, they said they came out with a 32-page ruling or report, of this incident, stating that Ellen suffered from anxiety from being a school teacher. The pattern of wounds was unusual, and the fact remains although unusual, the fact remains that Ellen was capable of inflicting the injuries herself. Come on. 20 fucking times. Where the fuck are your brains? Where are they? Either you're fucking stupid or you're in on it somehow, or you're covering up for somebody. That's it. There's no other fucking thing. If you could come to the conclusion that she committed suicide, I could come to the fucking conclusion that you're fucking covering something up or you're too fucking dumb to do your fucking job. And what other fucking medical examinations did you fuck up on? You need to be investigated, dipshit. Fucking retard. Let's see. She was capable of inflicting those injuries herself. Wounds are consistent with hesitation wounds. I don't know. I'm not a medical examiner. I guess maybe for hesitation wounds, I guess maybe they would judge maybe the depth of the wounds themselves. Like your body hesitates. So if you ever try to punch a wall, your body's going to stop itself because it's self-preservation. So if you're going to stab yourself, it's very hard to kind of just go through with it and do it enough that you're going to fucking hurt yourself. People do it, but I could see hesitation wounds. But is it possible that the person who killed her maybe they were how can I say this? Maybe they were let's see. Maybe they were so fucking nervous and really didn't want to do it, but they did it anyway. Maybe they were hesitating while they were fucking stabbing her. Or maybe she was just moving around so much that it appeared to be hesitation wounds, and the depth of the wound showed hesitation wounds, I guess. I guess that's what you're doing. Because she was moving around enough and they couldn't get a good deep puncture. So who knows? But it's common sense that she didn't fucking kill herself. Okay. Epstein, I don't know. I think he did, though. No, I don't think he did. I think somebody else killed him anyway. But I guess the officer or the investigating officer or whoever it was initially said that it appeared to be a suicide. That fucking cop needs his fucking head examined. Whoever the fuck said that, if it's true, in the Philadelphia Police Department, needs his fucking head examined. That's fucking crazy. So then, okay. So what happens is this dipshit or whoever the fucking, if this is the truth, and they say, oh, no, it appears to be a suicide, they're going to do the bare minimum when it comes to evidence collection, crime scene photos, and everything, you know. They're going to do probably the bare minimum. Minimum as far as interviewing, canvassing the area and all that stuff, photographs, like I said, evidence collection, everything. Interviews. It's going to be the bare minimum. And what happens is, since if they, if they declared right off the jump it to be a suicide, then what happens is eventually the crime scene it doesn't get taped off, or it doesn't get secured for as long as it should. Evidence, it starts to, it's like I said, it's not as secure as it should be. Evidence starts getting either washed away or cleaned up. You get what I'm saying? And eventually, the crime scene is compromised with, you know, once the fucking house is empty. Once the police leaves and everybody leave, now it's just vulnerable to being contaminated. You know, the crime scene is all contaminated and everything, and now it's just hard to collect evidence, and they're not going to collect evidence, so they're fucked. So if that's the case, then they fucked up right in the beginning. So then what happens is they bring the body gets sent over to the Emmy's office. Emmy's office does their thing. This classifies it as a suicide, which is another big fucking problem, because what happens is if you classify it as a suicide, now there's really no investigation that's going to happen by detectives because it's classified as a suicide. And if, let's just say they have, let's just say it's classified it was classified as a suicide. Detectives aren't going to fucking go crazy fucking investigating it. It's over. It's classified as a suicide. They're not going to go nuts over it. It is what it is. Right? But let's say somebody comes in and confesses to this homicide, which it is a homicide, but they come in and confess. Do you know the hurdles that the investigator is going to have to go through, all because the ME's office ruled it a homicide? It's going to be fucking Mount Everest. Because what a lot of these fucks do is they'll confess because they fucking feel so bad, allegedly, or whatever it is, they want to get it off their fucking chest. Then they have time to sit in their cell and say, this isn't for me. I don't want to sit in this fucking cell anymore. Fuck that. Then they get a lawyer and say, I confessed to it, but I didn't do it. I did it because I just wanted to confess. And even the ME's office said that it was a suicide, so I'm gone. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's a tough defense, or that's a tough defense to go against. But if they rule it as a homicide, the statute of limitations doesn't expire. And it could be investigated as a homicide. Maybe the boyfriend could be interviewed properly. A lot of people are saying that, on the boyfriend side, saying that, well, if the door was locked, she definitely killed herself because she locked herself in the in the house, and the lock could be only, and the door could be only locked from the inside. Okay, I get it. Was there another way that this person got in the house? Did dipshit kill her, go to the gym for a half hour just to show himself on the camera at the gym, come back, push the door open, okay, just to break the door. Damage parts of the door. And then damage maybe the interior lock on his own to make it look like it was locked. Do you see what I'm saying? Or, I don't know. I don't have the crime scene photos. I don't know. Was there damage to the interior lock? Or to the lock on the door? Was it a deadbolt? Was it just a turn knob? I don't know. Was it a latch that was pushed out of the fucking thing? They talked to the superintendent of this place, and he said that if you slam the door hard enough, the latch will lock itself. And he works on these buildings or on these apartments all the time. So that could have happened. This dipshit Sam, if he did it, I'm not saying he is or isn't. I don't know. This is my theories. This is what I think. I don't know if it's true. He would know that. He would know that, oh, be careful slamming the door because that latch will lock. So if he knows that, he's going to fucking push the door open. Where was your fucking key, Sam? Where was your key? I think fuckface killed her, left the apartment to go to the gym. He slammed the door, knowing that it'll latch. Left the apartment, goes to the gym. He works out for 25 minutes. I don't know anybody who fucking does that. Nobody. Who the fuck goes for 25 minutes? Shut up. You're fucking full of shit. Then he returns home and has to, for some reason, doesn't have his fucking key. Then he has to bust the door open to make it look fucking very traumatic and like, oh, I'm helping her. I didn't hear her. I had to bust the door open. Did you call her cell phone? Did you do anything else like that? Couldn't get anything out of her. You didn't call the super. Because if I'm home, if I'm on my way home or I get to the door and Digga doesn't answer the door right away, I'm not just going to bust the door open. I'm going to call her phone. I'm going to, check the location. I'm going to look through the windows and stuff. And then try to get the spare key that the in-laws have and everything, and we're going through that way. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to bust the door. Unless she has, God forbid, some medical condition where I feel the need that, hey, I need to get in there. There's an exigent circumstance where I need to get in there because she's prone to falling or doing something, so I need to get in there. But just an average fucking thing, no, I'm not going to bust the door down. What if she's fucking in the bedroom with her headphones on? Now I just broke my own fucking door. Or what if she's in the shower? Now I just broke my own fucking door. This dude did that fucking shit for show. To say, oh no, there was an emergency. I had to get in. I was so scared for her life. Why were you scared? Did you have threats that people were going to kill her? Was she sick? She prone to falling? What would make you bash this fucking door in for no fucking reason? Only because she didn't answer the door? I wonder if this happened. I just got a thought. Did you guys get into a fight? She locked you out. You busted the fucking door open and then killed her. Then you left to cover your tracks, go to the fucking gym. Then you come back. Oh my God! Oh my God! When I came back and busted the door. Or you probably, I bet you busted the fucking door, then killed her because she probably locked you out. You guys are having a fucking issue. This is only my fucking theory. I don't know if it's true. But I'm just guessing. You busted the fucking door open, went in there, did what you had to do. You guys got into a scuffle. She was stabbed 20 fucking times. You're like, fuck, what did I do? I'm going to go to the gym. Get myself on camera. Get my little fob swipe that it was me. Say hi to some people for 25 minutes and then go back. And then say, oh, I just busted the door open. I just did it now. And then I found her like this. What sounds like it would happen? The fact of what I just said, or she stabbed herself 20 fucking times. And they show that she was kicked in the stomach. I can't kick myself in the stomach. There's a lot of things I can't do to myself. I've tried to make my knees touch my ear. Can't do it. That's another thing. Don't think anything bad. That's disgusting. I can't believe it. But now the problem is nobody interviewed this fucking guy. It's been since 2011. I'm sure they interviewed him, but not the way they should. Then it was mentioned that the uncle took the phones and computers and shit like that. I believe that belonged to Ellen. This is what I heard. Took them. So now, did they take the fucking phones because it showed texts of them arguing with each other? Were there death threats to each other in the phones and everything? Why would you take them? Was there a little diary that she was getting her ass kicked by him? Who knows? But it was probably fucking incriminating. Why would you even fucking touch it? There's no reason for you to fucking take that if you didn't do anything wrong. That's crazy. Are you trying to fucking... is there digital evidence against you? Fucking weird. But who the fuck am I? I'm a fucking loser. I don't know shit. That's what you think, dipshit. Fucking idiots. But now when they have to investigate this, the problem is they got to fucking start all over again. So where would you start? I would say start with the family. Mom and dad. Interview them. How is their relationship? How is Sam's relationship with Ellen? They have any roommates? How long have they been together? Were they happy? Arguments? Was he jealous? Was she jealous? Were they abusive to each other? Have any financial issues? Who are their friends? Give me the names of their friends. Start interviewing the friends. Ask them pretty much the same questions or more. You'll start building, I wouldn't say evidence, but you start getting more insight into how they lived, and then you would kind of know where to go with the investigation. Then, once I got as much information on both of them as I could, then I'd probably pull him in and talk to him. Definitely talking to the uncle. Why'd you take the fucking phones? Where are they? I want them. What'd you do with them? Why'd you take them? Who told you to take them? Then, because it's evidence, or at least investigative hold, I would tell him, say, listen, I better get that shit fucking back. Which you're not going to get it back because you probably destroyed it by now. It's fucking 2025. Well, there's going to be a warrant out for you. Let's see. What else in there? But it's something fucked up. Somebody knows something and they're not saying it. And somebody knows someone and it was covered up. Because it's weird. And not only does a whole set of interviews and a whole new investigation need to start from scratch again, now that the fucking crime scene is fucking long gone. The Emmy's office needs to be interviewed. Because there's something fucking fishy. And at the very least, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing on their job. That's crazy. Let's see. So, I mean, I'm going to watch it, and we'll find out what's going on with this thing. I think I'm going to have to get Hulu and watch this. I want to see how close I am to just guessing and figuring shit out. Again, Sam, I didn't fucking accuse you. I'm just saying if you did, because I don't want to hear no shit. I know you got a fucking podcast, too, and I don't know what it is. I don't know the name, but I don't want to hear no fucking shit. I'm just guessing. This is what I think. I'm not saying you did. But you got some explaining to do, Lucy's. You got some explaining to do. But I guess you're safe until they keep it as a or whoever did it. I'm not saying he did it. Or whoever did it is safe as long as they keep it a suicide. If it gets fucking switched up, if somebody's like, all right, we got to reclassify this, she's going to get exhumed and they're going to fucking go through everything again. That's fucking crazy. Fucking, people fucking suck. And I don't know how the Emmys office could just get away with that. That's fucking crazy. I don't think they had roommates or anything. You know, what's the boyfriend status in the community? Is he well known? Family well known? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what else I got before we call it a quits. Let's see. I think I went through everything. So, well, just check out the documentary or the Hulu special. I'm gonna do it. I gotta check that out. Well, thank you for listening, fuckers. Next week we'll probably be with Juicy and Alexa. I'm gonna try to get Lefty in here because he's a pro fucking Bad Bunny thing, and now I'm anti Bad Bunny. So if you want to hear people argue, that's what's gonna happen. Even though I really don't give a fuck about Bad Bunny. All right, motherfuckers, I'm out. Peace.